Good morning, y'all. When I vlog, which I haven't done in a very long time, I give you the real. I show you what I look like first thing in the morning. And first thing in the morning after this trip, I am tired as heck. Why? My back is hurting. Everything's hurting. Okay? Everything's hurting. Because carrying all that stuff in the airport yesterday was crazy. But I just feel like my neck, my back, everything. Yeah, so I would have loved to sleep in longer today, but unfortunately I do need to get up early. One, I want to grab some of this continental breakfast downstairs. Two, I need to get ready to go to the beach. There's a movie showing. I don't know if it's a movie or a show. I think it's the premiere of the Proud Family show. Yes, I forgot to look in the camera again. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Proud Family is going to be showing today. Kyla Pratt and the voice of her mother on the show. And I think Sugar Mama too. So yeah, that should be cool. I really hope to get some video footage of them because they were kind of strict, although I still got the footage on my phone because I can't come from Philly and not record Issa. I am sorry. But Issa was there. Kenya Barris was there. I mean, it was just too much to not record. I'm sorry. So yeah, if they need me to turn off the sound, I will, but I had to get them. Like, this isn't something that you go to every day. This was a long trip. My flight got canceled literally 11 p.m. the night before I came. I've been through it. So yeah, but anyway, after I go to that movie, there's another movie. I will list the name in the description, but it's going to be about the high mortality rates for new Black mothers during birth, which will be really interesting. That's something that's very related to what I do with healthcare and advocating for equitable healthcare. So I definitely want to check that out. But I want to get some video of just the beach, you know, some good B-roll. Yeah, I'm putting that in there. Maybe interview some people who are there. It's always cool to get interviews. And trying to figure out if I'm going to like take some pictures on the beach first and then go to the Ritz and watch well, actually it's not the Ritz, it's the Regal South Beach. But I'm gonna go back to the Ritz and get some video there too. And the rest of the day is pretty much open, so I may go to the design district. We'll see. So yeah, let me get ready. I'm gonna iron my clothes, get dressed and everything, and head out. Good morning. I am getting ready to go to the beach for the Proud Family premiere. And this lighting is immaculate. So this is what I have on today. It's like a little romper and it's got some pockets, the best. Drawstrings on each side. So yeah, I just had breakfast and surprisingly I wasn't that hungry. Like I didn't eat that much yesterday. And so I guess it kind of, I don't know, made my appetite go down. But I'm gonna show you guys this view because it's pretty cool. There's the water over there. I mean, I didn't really, oh, there's a plane going. I didn't really get this particular hotel for a view or anything special. Like I mentioned, I just needed a place to rest my head when I'm not on the beach. But yeah, so I'm gonna head down and hopefully get to see Kyla Pratt really up close. Yesterday I got a really good seat, so I'm gonna try to get a good seat today. And I really hope they do let us record.
This time around, they said they hired people who were fans of the show. People who
you can feel it.
Young people.
Feel it, you can hear it.
Instead of being, you know, there's a lot of people who sit back and be ones are updating it for 2022, so the kids now can watch it and relate, and we can all laugh together. Because it's my kids' favorite thing. And I'm excited that I still sound the same. Yes, my kids listen to me when I tell them what to do.
And then I put my foot in it. And she literally took her foot and said she put her foot in it. And Oprah choked and took an Oscar because he felt like such a failure. He felt like such a failure because he thought the biggest thing in the world for him was to go on the Oprah show and show what a success he was. But then he felt like a failure. And at the end, Sugar Mama went to him and she started singing, "If you believe within your heart, you know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you'll say it's yours. And that song was from The Wiz. Go back and watch that episode. She wanted us more than anything else to keep trying at whatever it is. And I say that to you, and not as Sugar Mom, but as Joe Marie. Keep trying and keep shooting for your dreams. Don't ever give up. Believe in yourself more than anybody else. If you have the support of family, you can do whatever it is. And if any of us up here can shout loud and proud about who you are as a family, make you feel proud of yourself and all, then thank you, Lord, that we came back 20 years ago.
Of already being loud and proud, it just helped it grow even more. And I feel like anyone watching the show just sees that representation and being able to connect with her, just seeing what she's going through. Me, I was like, oh, I want to hang out with my friends, but nope, you got to babysit your brothers and sisters. And I'm like, dang, like, these ain't my kids, why, you know, I ain't birthed them, you know, but like, so there's so many things, and I feel like with every episode, and as we dig deeper into the show and having more episodes, we're able to go over so many more scenarios to connect other people to it, not just young Black women, you know, and I love everything about, you know, being a part of this. I have so many conversations about people, especially with the new episodes and all the things that are going on, and they're like, I don't know, man. I don't know me, because we're going to be sitting there talking about 30 good minutes, and I'm going to let you know.
Right. The jokes are for adults. You know, there's so many rich things about it, but that is really one of them, and particularly to be at the biggest animation studio in the world, to be able to tell these stories authentic.
You know, we made history. We're historic. We're the first African American Disney cartoon headed by African Americans.
No, Becky
And our entire team is a very diverse situation as far as where we're from and how old we are.
And the characters, all of her friends. She is La Cienega Boulevard is.
Yeah.
And in LA, and I lived there 32 years. I'm actually from Miami. Opalaka, Miami Gardens is my I graduated from Carroll City. I'm a chief, y'all. But at any rate, even our cast, you know, Penny's friends, they're all different nationalities.
Ralph Farquhar, he brought you Brandy. You know, I don't know what else. Moesha. That's her. Thank you, baby.
Literally every black every black sitcom that was ever something, he was a part of it.
And the one that he discovered, Kyla was my kid. You know, like she was my kid's age now, and now it's back, and I can relate on a whole nother level. So
a lot of things have changed in 20 years, socially and economically and every way, politically, and everything else.
That this time around, they said they hired people who were fans of the show. People who
you can feel it.
Young people,
feel it, you can hear it.
Instead of being, you know, there's a lot of people who sit back and be like, oh.
Business. I'm so excited to be back. I'm excited to be back with Kyla. And she was a little bitty thing then, but she's still a little bitty thing now. But she was a very young girl. She has her own family now. And I have a granddaughter the same age that Penny would have been back then 20 years ago. She's 13 going on 14. And I'm excited to be back and to be working with all of my cast members. Paula, oh my God, Paula is just wonderful. And Tommy and Cedric, you all know that Cedric is the voice of Bobby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so we're happy about them and all the guests that we have here. So to say I'm excited is an understatement. It's just an honor to be able to come back and to do this wonderful show that you all love so much and that you could relate to, because it was a 3-generational family. And I know right now we're hungry for them. We're really hungry for it. We were hungry back then. And because we're used to having completed families, whether they're our blood families, our adopted families, our accepted families, are the ones that we just associate with. Family is very important to us. Our family louder and prouder is an understatement. I'm just ecstatic, really. Thank you all.
Great job.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. I think John Marie said it all. It's an understatement. Just because, you know, back in the day, we only did a couple of seasons. And to be able to come back, especially with people who enjoy the show so much, harassing me and being mad at me like I took it off. So now it feels like
something that you, or what color or what country you came from.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things that are universal, and I think the Proud Family definitely brings that to life. And I'm so happy that you have brought that to Disney.
Yes.
You know, who can take it all over the world.
I just want to thank them.
Beautiful thing.
Like,
Yes.
you know, Kyla touched on it, but a lot of us coming back was because there were fan versions.
You know, fans just cussing us out on
Yes,
social
you
media.
know, no, they weren't. They were drawing beautiful pictures of us, how we looked now, and you know, they had their own cartoons. It was like Harry Potterville or something. You know how they do that? They did that for us.
Yeah, that is the reason why we were able to get it back picked up, because especially social media now and different artists and different people talking about where is the Proud Family, and even though there were a lot of harassing tweets, those are the things that helped us get back here today. So I appreciate all the harassment.
Right, a football player on the New Orleans Saints, and he had the Proud Family on his cleats. He had Sugar Mama on one side and Penny on the other side, and I said, oh hell. I called Bruce, I said, put it on Facebook, and I said, check this out. He loved the Proud Family so much, he put us on his football cleats. Yeah. I said, oh, wow.
I think a couple of athletes last year Super Bowl did that as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or different outfits,
guys.
yeah.
Live action. We've been hearing
We're
you
in the
guys want
Smithsonian
live
because
action.
of you all. We are in the Smithsonian Institute because of you all.
That's a beautiful thing. So please give it up for our dear cast. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being willing and brave enough to bring all of us to the screen. It's a beautiful thing. So will you be able to stay in Miami and hang out for a little bit and enjoy a little sunshine?
Let me just say something. I live here, and I listen to Hot 105 all the time. And this is my girl, Jill Tracy. And she is, to me, she's the most famous disc jockey, DJ, sister girl there is in the country. And if you think I'm lying, you can stream 105. Stream Miss Jill Tracy, and because she's special to us and she's special to the world. Just listen to her podcast and listen to her just radio, just everything. She's our everything.
Yeah, I'm on mornings now.
Right.
Hey guys, so we just came out of the Proud Family Louder and Prouder event and got to get some pictures with Sugar Mama, Penny, and the mom, Trudy. So now we're gonna head over to New World Symphony and catch the Beauty Effect, Black Beauty Effect with Andrea Lewis and a few others. So stay tuned. Oh, no problem. Hi. All right. So just let us know your name and why you're here.
Yeah, so I'm Helena Esdell, at Instagram at BMarie64. I'm here with my dad and my aunt for my aunt. She's a writer and a producer. My mother was also a writer, so it runs in the family. Just came back from the Proud Family screening, which brought nostalgia to my heart because that was something I grew up on as being a young black child. So, you know, just out here trying to be in this world of film, and you know, we got to push through, especially as black women. So kudos to everybody that's doing their thing.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, and I'll definitely be sure to follow you.
Yes,
yes. Oh, no, you got it all unlocked.
Yes. But I gotta follow you, so because I gotta see what's your information. You got a card?
Yes, ma'am, I do. And so you can follow me. I've got a music page. I have a
great
vlog page.
Okay,
so I post daily song covers. I'm gonna have the completed vlog of this event probably by next week.
Okay, great. Yes, definitely. I'm gonna follow you.
Perfect.
Thank you. All right.
All right. You too.
Thank you. Well, as a product of a black woman, and particularly growing up...
Let's say that again. Let's talk about it. At the beginning of it all, go ahead.
I grew up, obviously, in a female-led home that's, also common in our community, but also I understood what beauty meant to my mom, to my sisters. I also understood when Andrea brought me the project, and from my time in corporate America, I understood how black women sometimes, I think it's been called mansplained, right? Where men have an ability to overtalk women, and it happens more to black women, I feel, right? Than any other women. And so I knew that you needed a strong ally, right? And I obviously saw the value in it because I think people too often confuse what beauty actually is. Beauty is about how you feel, right? People get done up because you want to look in the mirror and feel good and feel confident when you walk out. It's not so much about other people. And so I knew that it was important to black women to see themselves represented in a way that empowered them and uplifted them. And I knew it was a huge audience because black women are the tastemakers of culture. And seriously, black women have what Nielsen, this is my corporate side coming out, call a halo effect. But seriously, they make everything cool, and so I knew it would find this audience, and I knew that this would super serve the audience that it was intended to find. And so
much change. How did you navigate disappointment and turn that into strength?
So I wouldn't say this is disappointment, but I really had to learn how to pivot, even when I didn't feel like I was ready to pivot or I didn't want to pivot. Obviously, I come from being a longtime beauty editor, and at that time was really being a beauty editor was an authority in this beauty space. And as a black beauty editor, that was very rare, and I felt like I had black girl magic on my back. Like I had to make sure that I was speaking to us, but it was I could count on one hand how many of us were in the publishing world, and we were really the authority, beauty editors and journalists. And then social media just changed the game and really disrupted publishing. So you go from one day, it being all about journalists and beauty editors, then boom, now I come to an event and Whitney's there.
I think what kept me committed was just seeing the need. I'm obsessed with hair and I'm obsessed with helping, and like whatever way I can help, I want to help. And it was kind of just the perfect marriage of them both, and the feedback that I was getting back from the community that I was sharing the content with just kept me going. It was really the first time that I felt like I had something to give back to my community, and that just kind of kept feeding me into wanting to do more and share more and learn more. It was almost like it was a confirmation of this is my gift and this is what I can do, and so it just kept me going.
Make sure to capture these stories.
Well, I'll say, okay, I'll kind of start at the beginning. I guess my career brought me to a very interesting intersection of being a child actor, being somebody who also made digital content, just a Black woman who loves beauty, who sits in a makeup chair all of the time, who loves magazines, all of that kind of stuff. And I always felt like I saw the power within my community. I saw what we were doing. I felt amazing in my community, but in the mainstream media, I felt like we weren't being looked at. Like they weren't taking it on. They didn't understand the influence. They didn't see the numbers. They didn't really take it as serious. And I was like, I just need to show a story that really encompasses the full depth of it, the full power of it, the full influence, and also celebrates. It celebrates the game changers, celebrates the people that make me feel seen, that make me feel beautiful. And like you said, I never saw anything like that. If I did see stories about Black beauty, it was from a perspective of like, oh, you know, woe is me, the Black girl. Like, we're not pretty enough, we're not accepted, and all of those things. And I was like, in my real life, like, I know women like this. I know people who are so stunning and gorgeous and so confident. My mother, my grandmother, and I need something to tell their story, to tell the story of the little girls that I know, and that really paid, like, you know, gave the flowers to the beauty editors, the influencer, the makeup artist, like all of these people, even like this morning doing our glam for this event. Like, I just was like, I'm so grateful for these people. So cute. Oh my God,
A little bit about the documentary.
Okay, so I am here speaking on a panel for my series, The Black Beauty Effect, 3-part docu-series on Black beauty, on skin, on hair, on makeup, and the impact of Black women in this space, in the beauty space, the game changers, the people that have done it, that are continuing to do it, and just how important it is for Black women and our community.
Definitely. And what was one of the most rewarding parts of filming this for you?
It's the whole thing. I'm naturally emotional. There was not a moment that I wasn't teary-eyed, that I wasn't grateful.
Yeah.
We started our shooting in New York.
Okay.
The idea first came to me in New York. And that was not, like, I didn't tell my team that just was a coincidence that we were in New York filming.
Right.
And I was like, when I first started, like, how can I do this? I was living in New York. So to kind of see it full circle, it really confirmed to me, like, the stories that you want to tell are for a reason. They're not just, oh, anybody has them. They're your story, and it's your experience, and so you should just keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. So I'm very grateful for that.
I love that. Well, thank you for all that you're doing. I mean, I can see from the audience response especially that it's making a huge impact for the community. So
I'm excited for when it comes out, for people to see it and for people to see themselves, see their story, and learn as well, because they'll learn like the origins of things that they didn't know, and like, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Well, we can't wait to watch it. It's going to be this fall?
Yes, this fall on Xfinity, Comcast, The Black Experience, and also Zumo, and so, yeah, just like tweet about it, talk about it, all those things.
For sure. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
What's good, y'all? So, wow, I just got an interview with the amazing Andrea Lewis, who is doing a documentary called The Black Beauty Effect, and it'll be released this fall on Xfinity. Oh my goodness, the struggle to be able to get that interview, it was crazy, because I kept getting told by security, get out of here, no interviews, but I was like, no, I have to get this, because like I said, I did not come all the way out here not to get an interview, so I did. It's really cool to get an interview of the person who made the documentary. So now I'm gonna head to probably the beach, or maybe the Regal, sorry, not the Regal, the Ritz-Carlton, and just get some more interviews of creatives who have come to the festival. So stay tuned. So I am on the beach. It's hot as hell today, but yeah, I did some self-portraits which came out pretty good over by some palm trees. So now I'm going towards the water, and it's crazy because last time I came here for Art Basel, I did not go to the beach. So now I'm here, so I'll show you guys my view once I get closer to the water.
a lot of algae over here. Hey y'all, so I'm back in my room and I just wanted to show you this chocolate that I got. And hopefully it's not melted by now because it's been in my bag all day since I went to the beach. But take a look at the view, by the way. I know I showed this morning, but yeah, it's a beautiful day. I think I'm gonna go back out. I just came back to grab a shower because I was on the beach taking pictures with my tripod. So let me just show you. I literally sweat off all my makeup, so I just wiped it all off because it was a hot mess just running everywhere. So yeah, once again, this is the chocolate, Issa chocolate. I don't know if she made it. It's inspired by Cadillac. So I'm gonna grab a shower, eat, and I'll probably head to Design District.